Also new tonight, she was sentenced to life in prison for the murder of her stepfather and late husband in Smyrna 20 years ago. But advocacy groups are asking Governor Bill Lee to give her a second chance at life. Welcome to News 2 at 5. I'm Bob Mueller.
And I'm Haley Wilgus. News 2's Stassi Olmos explains the case of Mindy Dodd and why groups are now rallying behind her. We do want to warn you, the details of this case are disturbing.
Mindy Dodd is a survivor of child rape who is currently serving a life sentence in Tennessee prison for the murder of her stepfather husband.
Mindy Dodd was just 8 years old when she says her stepfather, Sherman Dodd, began having sexual intercourse with her. It continued for 10 years, and when she got pregnant at 18, he divorced her mother and married her.
They had a second child. She lived a life of continued abuse, force, coercion, where her husband's stepfather controlled her every move and threatened her life and her family's.
In December 1999, Sherman Dodd's nephew, James Smallwood, who had also been sexually abused by Dodd, shot and killed him near their home in Smyrna. Smallwood told police it was his and Mindy's idea, and Mindy provided the gun. They were both sentenced to life in prison.
Mindy maintains her innocence. She does express remorse that she didn't intervene and stop the nephew from killing her stepfather husband.
Jim Todd has worked both as a prosecutor and criminal defense attorney in Tennessee for 2 decades.
The problem that the criminal justice system has is that almost everybody in it comes from a terrible environment and has more than likely some sort of residual effect from it, which causes them or puts them in a situation to commit these crimes. And unfortunately, the system's not adequately designed to take into consideration all of those.
On January 30th, 2020, the Tennessee Board of Parole gave Governor Bill Lee a unanimous recommendation to grant Dodd immediate eligibility for parole. However, more than a year later and 20 years into her sentence, that recommendation still sits on Lee's desk. His office told News 2 in a statement. At this time, the governor is reviewing the case through the established process. This was just days before Lee declared April Second Chance Awareness Month as part of his criminal justice reform.
Her case is a perfect intersection of Sexual Assault Awareness Month and Second Chance Month. We're talking about a child rape survivor who began being raped at the age of 8 years old, and it's not really a second chance. We're asking the governor to give her the first chance of a life free from her rapist, from her abuser. She never really had the first chance.
Reporting in Smyrna, Stassi Olmos, News 2.
The Love and Justice Project started a Change.org petition to push for Dodd's freedom. According to the National Registry of Exonerations, Tennessee has had 30 exonerations since 1989. 12 of those involve murders, 5 involve child abuse. That equates to more than 253 years lost.